Yo, what up, everyone? Mike Hill, the Wholesaling Titan here. And I keep getting this question, Mike, can you really do a wholesale deal within 30 days? And the answer is yes, you absolutely can. I have students who have done it. But again, not everyone does. It really depends on what you put into this. For example, I have students who make, 3 calls in 3 weeks, and I have students who make 300 calls in a day. But anyway, I just recorded a video for everyone who's going to be attending my live 3-day virtual wholesaling conference this coming weekend. And although that was supposed to be exclusive content, I talk about that actual blueprint, the actual strategy of how to make sure that you get that deal done in 30 days. So I figured I'd put it out here on the YouTube channel. I'm going to jump into that video in just a second. Ignore that beginning part where I say, welcome to everyone who's registered, so I'm putting it on the channel. Check it out, and if you guys have any questions, be sure to leave me some comments down below in the question section. All right, enjoy the video, and I'll talk to you soon. Yo, what up? Mike here, and I wanted to say congratulations for registering for this very special one-time 3-day live virtual wholesaling event. I am incredibly excited. It's going to be an intense weekend. I'm going to be throwing a lot of stuff at you, but it's going to be the biggest, most thorough training I have ever done. So again, congratulations. I'm very, very excited to see you in just a few days, maybe even a little sooner, depending on when you're watching this. And what I wanted to do today is just give you a brief overview of what we're going to go through. Show you some of the expectations that you can have and how to make this how to make the most of this program for you. I've got 3 primary goals. The first one, I want to show you how to do your first or next wholesale deal within 4 to 6 weeks. I'm going to give you all the tools, all the knowledge. It's going to be goal number 1. Goal number 2 is going to show you how to then start doing this regularly, every single month, consistent deals. Typically, that first deal is the hardest, but then you have the knowledge, the education, some experience, and some money that you can put back into your business and get you on the path to quit that 9-to-5 job if you desire. And then goal number 3, obviously, how to kind of ratchet that up, scale up a little bit, get you to that 6-figure income milestone, and then from there, just to blow this thing up and start living your dream life, a life of freedom. So what I want to start with here is show you exactly the curriculum of what we're going to go through. Now, starting on Wednesday, you're going to get login details to Wholesaling with Mike University 2.0. So we're going to go through the back end. I want to show you really quickly what this is going to look like. So once you log in at wholesalingmike.com, this is what you're going to see. This is the core curriculum of what we're going through. And this is organized in 2 ways. I've got it split into strategies and tactics. Now, strategies are things that are more or less timeless. This is stuff that's pretty much always going to work. Whereas the tactics are things that change. It's going to be stuff like, software. These are the methods and, different websites that might come out or things of that nature. And the idea here is even after the event, I don't want this to be a course that is ever finished, as new tactics come out, new strategies, new websites, new software, things like that, new questions from you guys, from my audience. I can go in, make new exclusive content, and bam, just put it in here or replace some of the tactics that are maybe a little bit older or not as good, stuff like that. So this is what it's going to look like. You'll see this is the course layout thus far. Introduction, how to make this program work for you, most important key to your success, wholesaling 101, choosing your target market. And when you go inside one of these, right, so let's just say the most important key to your success, for example, you're going to go in, and I'm going to have you guys follow along on the 3-day, and you'll see here that this is blank. There's no video because we're going to be doing all of that stuff live. So for each topic, I've already got material prepared. I'll be teaching this stuff to you. There's also, everything. There'll be a PowerPoint presentation for you to follow along. You'll also see that within here, and the reason you're getting access now is because they're going to be, different PDFs, worksheets, exercises like right here that you can download and follow along with. And then at the conclusion of the 3-day training, all of that information will be recorded, and then I'll be editing and adding to it, and then uploading into this area. So after the training, Wholesaling with Mike University 2.0 will be released, and you'll have access to all of that stuff. So there'll be videos in here. So going right back, let's just take a brief, again, just keep going through some of the topics that we're going to be covering. Wholesaling 101, choosing your target market, prospecting, how to keep that pipeline full, deals coming in, time management, networking, calls with motivated sellers, sample scripts, qualifying leads, overcoming objections, evaluating deals, ARV, running comps. And so also, in addition to those downloads that I showed you just a moment ago, There's also going to be within the description of each of these modules, you'll see any type of supplemental information. So there'll be like websites, homework assignments, and things of that nature that you can go ahead and follow me, as we're doing that together, right? So if my computer would hurry up, yeah, there we got the rest of the core curriculum. And where we going? Negotiating, making offers, writing up contracts. We're gonna go through the contracts, all that stuff, line by line, submitting offers, selling your deals, advertising, writing up contracts, closing. And then from there, we're going to look at lead generation. There are going to be a lot of different strategies we'll go through. And I will also obviously be adding to this and answering your questions. It's also going to be organized where you choose the best strategy. A lot of times people want to know what's the best list, and we will go over some list building. What's the best technique? But what it really boils down to is it's more or less a linear fashion where you have to match your strategy to your existing situation, meaning how much time do you have, how much money do you have for marketing, if any. And then you really want to get laser focused on one or two strategies. So I'm going to show you how to choose that. And again, it's organized by things like budget and time, and they're going to be exercises that we go through to determine the best strategy for you. So you'll see like recommended spend, how much you should spend, and we'll go through all of that. Then you've got your action plan, and these going to be tangible tasks, so you never get overwhelmed, or so it's not subjective. You're going to know exactly what to do, and that's where a lot of people get lost. I always make this analogy, like losing weight, for example. Everybody knows how to do it. Pretty simple: burn more calories than you consume, eat healthy foods, go to the gym, stuff like that. But how many people struggle with this, right? And a lot of times because you don't have that step-by-step plan, right? And so that's what we're going to go through, all the different tasks. And then again, you're going to have, in addition to the knowledge, like I just said a moment ago, knowledge is great. We're going to cover all the knowledge, but it's not enough. You also are going to need tools. And so you're going to have tools and contracts and forms and marketing materials. And again, I'm giving you access. If we click here, for example, some of the Florida State contracts and forms that I have in here for you guys. And you'll see you'll be able to, go in, and if this would load, download. These are all available for download here. So you'll be able to download all that stuff, and I'll go through and answer your questions, and show you how to fill out some of this stuff. And there'll be supplemental videos as well. And again, even after the 3-day, I'll be adding to this. So if we scroll down, again, just some of the stuff that we're going to be looking at, some of the different materials. You're going to have all access to, all my scripts, all my ebooks, basically everything that I've ever put out to make sure that this works for you. So some parting words. Again, I'm very, very excited. You've taken charge of your life. Wholesaling really is the fastest way, especially if you're starting like I did. No money, no cash, no credit, no experience. The best way to get started. And with this, everyone who registered for this 3-day training, you guys are going to help me shape this course, which afterwards, after our training, will be available. I'm going to be re-releasing it. It'll be re-released with a price tag of $997, which when the average wholesale deal is coming in at $10,000, minimum, again, that's pretty average. This program for one deal done is going to be easily worth 10 times what I'm charging, but you guys are getting this for free in exchange for kind of helping me to shape this. So just some best practices and what to expect. Please do your best to be here live. Again, you will have access to everything afterwards, be able to watch it at your leisure. But I find there's a component to participating live and engaging when I'm actually doing the teaching, for you to be able to say, oh, whoa, whoa, Mike, I didn't get that part. You go back and explain it. And again, that's going to help me make the course better, but it'll be mutually beneficial because I can respond to you in real time. There'll be a lot of energy. It'll be very hype, and you'll be ready to kind of get going. And really, I'm going to stress a sense of urgency for actually making this thing work. So do your best to come live. Try to attend all sessions. Whatever you have to do from now, if you got to get a babysitter or take the day off on Friday or something like that, do it to the best of your ability. Also, come with some questions. There's a link below on this page where you still have time to answer the survey questions about things that are most important to you and submit. Again, we'll be taking questions live, but if you want to submit some questions before time, I can add stuff in here to the curriculum as we go. So make sure you take advantage and use that link. And then also bring some good old-fashioned pen and paper. Some people do take notes, on their phone or on their computer, type it up. I personally find that the pen and paper really, really helps. So highly recommend that you come with a notebook, come prepared to learn. Again, come with your questions. Really excited to see you. And if you do not have your login details by Thursday night at the latest, make sure you send an email to support@wholesalingwithmike.com to make sure that you have all the materials that you're going to need. So again, if you guys have any questions, make sure you use that link to submit those. And I can't wait to see you on Friday. This is going to be amazing. And like I said, I'm making some full-time successful wholesalers. Hope you're one of them, okay? So I'll see you guys soon. And yeah, that's it. I'll talk to you Friday, all right?